everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video, I wanted to see if you notice anything different. Hopefully you do, because I am using a more professional lighting setup. I've had these lights for quite a while, but I just haven't gotten around to setting up and trying them. And today is a rainy, gloomy day out, and therefore it's making it quite dark. So I thought it was the perfect day to try these lights out. I have two of them, but I'm actually only using one. So we'll see how that goes. Please let me know in the comments if it looks better than past videos that I've done, and I'll see if I need to add more light or if this is good enough. But I would appreciate your feedback and see if you notice a difference at all. Hopefully you do. But for today's video, I'm going to be doing something new. It's a new series that I'm starting on my channel, and it was inspired by two other YouTubers. The first is Liv Loves Her Makeup, and the other is Makeup by Amy Michelle, and I will link both of their channels down below for you. But they both do videos that talk about samples, and they call them different things, but I wanted to come up with my own name, so it's going to be Sample Sunday. And I won't be doing it every Sunday, but it will always go up on a Sunday for you. I'm not sure yet how often I will do them, but I thought it was a great idea because I get so many subscription boxes and samples from Sephora and other places, and I don't get to try them out as often as I would like. And I also don't get to tell you about them as much as I would like. Well, I just started reviewing my Target boxes to let you know what I thought of the products. I still have a lot of other samples that I use and never tell you about, or I just don't feel that I use them enough. So I feel by doing this video, it will kind of push me to use more of the samples that I have, and then be able to let you know what I thought of them. So I'm going to be doing 6 samples today, and I'll try to stick with that number once I've gone through 6 samples, because I also want to be able to use them more than once so I can really test out the product and let you know what I thought about it. If you like this type of video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. And now let's get into the samples. So the first sample is a body wash, and it's from Curel, and it's the Itch Defense Body Wash, and it claims to be a calming cleanser for dry, itchy skin, clinically proven to stop the itch before it starts. And I started using this toward the end of winter, but it was still cold out and my skin was still dry and itchy, and I felt it worked pretty well for getting rid of that dry, itchy skin, but especially that itchiness that you can get in those cold winter months. So I liked this, and I would consider repurchasing it next winter to help combat dry, itchy skin and do it easily in the shower. The next sample is an exfoliator, and the brand is Clarista, C-L-E-A-R-I-S-T-A, Clarista, and it says retexturizing gel, but it's basically just an exfoliator. It says to massage gently using a circular motion for 30 to 60 seconds. Rinse with warm water or simply wipe off excess exfoliants. And I like this exfoliator. It's a little more on the rough side than I like in terms of exfoliators, so I do spread out how often that I use it, but I feel as though it does a good job of exfoliating. It doesn't really have a scent to it, which I'm sure some people would like. While it's not my favorite exfoliator of all time, it does work well, gets the job done, but I don't know if I would repurchase it because I do like other exfoliators better. And I do have to say that these lights are making it quite hot in here. It is not that hot outside today. As I said, it's raining. It's only in the 60s today probably, but there is a bit of humidity in the air, and the light is just adding to that. So I apologize if I get a little bit shiny. I'll have to plan for this in the future when doing my makeup, or have some powder near me, but I could also just be imagining it. It's hard to tell in the viewfinder, so I guess I will look look back in editing and see for sure, but if I look a little bit shiny, you know why. Next up is another skincare item, and it is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. And while it's a very tiny little bottle, it's actually not as bad as you might think because you don't really need a lot of the product. A little bit goes a long way. So I've been using it for a few weeks now, and it looks like it's only maybe used about a quarter of it. So that's really good. And as far as eye creams go, I find this one to be very moisturizing. And I don't know if that's exactly what they're going for, but as far as dealing with puffiness or dark circles, I don't know if it does a ton for those things, but it is a very nice moisturizing under eye cream, and I found that I can put it on in the morning and it doesn't affect how my concealer looks or my makeup goes on or anything like that, which other eye creams that I've used in the past have. So pretty good as far as eye creams go. If you're just looking for under eye moisturization, you might want to try this out. I will use it all up, but I will probably not get it again just because when I'm looking for eye creams, I'm not necessarily just looking for moisturization. I'm also looking to combat those dark circles and things. Next, I have a couple of hair samples to share with you. The first being the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil, and I really like this as far as hair oils go. I've only tried a few Bumble & Bumble products, but everything that I've tried from them I've been very happy with, and the same goes for this hair oil. It is good at taming frizz. It gives your hair a nice softness and shine to it. Of course, like any hair oil, be careful not to use too much. You just want to start with a little bit and kind of work it in, because if you do get too much, it could make your hair look oily. So start with a little bit and then you can always add more if you feel you need it, but it's better to start with less than too much and then make your hair oily. But I do like this hair oil. I would recommend it. I don't know if I'd get it again because I don't know how much it costs, but I'm enjoying using the sample. The other hair product is Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Hairspray. I've tried a couple other sea salt sprays and I think this might be my new favorite because one, the smell. It makes me think of summer. It makes me think of the beach. I love the smell. Plus, I felt like it worked really well when I used it. It didn't leave that real salty, gritty feeling that some sea salt sprays can, yet it did what I needed it to and didn't cause problems. So I really like this sea salt spray. I would recommend you try it if you have not. I haven't tried any other Not Your Mother's hair products, but I hope to in the future because I think that I would like them. But a good sea salt spray if you're looking for one, and a great smell too. And the final sample is a lipstick. I'm actually wearing it today. I just put a little bit of gloss over it, so it might look a little bit different. But this is the Bite Beauty lipstick in Kimchi, which is a very nice bright hot pink color. I talked about this in my recent Sephora unboxing, but I liked it so much that I had to share it with you in this video to let you know what my thoughts were on it. And it's such a cute little sample size. The color is a very nice summer pink color, and I wore it today and it lasted all day. One thing to keep in mind is you may have a little bit of trouble getting it off. It is hard to wipe off once you've worn it all day, but it is nice if you're looking for a lipstick with lasting power to last all day long. So I think I may look into trying some other Bite lipsticks in the future, but I'm loving this little sample right now. So those are some of the samples I've been using and testing out lately and what I thought of them. Hopefully this video is helpful for you. So for instance, when I do my unboxings, it's typically a raw unboxing, so you don't get to hear what I think of the products, especially with my Sephora boxes. So hopefully you enjoyed this video where I kind of talk about the products and what I think of them after having used them. Make sure that you are subscribed if you're not, so that you can see all the exciting videos I have for you in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've been having a great weekend so far, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye! So let's start off the favorites with all things Disney. I have a couple of different Disney favorites this month, starting off with